by captain Virendeep Singh. That was travelling as well. Just wonder where the wickets are coming from. Is the plan from Malaysia's captain just to build pressure, just continue to restrict the boundary options? I do feel the runs will probably come a bit easier actually outside of the power play if the field will drop back. And that is a good end to the power play. It's going to be a second over 10 have come from it. And now Nepal have their noses in front into the first power play in this chase. It's 40 for none.
प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या 500 XT 550 XT पञ्चकन्या स्टील
मात्र एक फेभरेट नाम अब 8 थरीका जलपानहरू नयाँ पियामा मेगा सेलिब्रेसन प्याकमा रोजा रहन्छ सफ्ट एन्ड ह्याप्पी Skyward washing machine.
Yes, Skyward washing machine मा 7 motion DD motor Skyward
गएको वर्ष 2080 को अन्तिम दिन आज सुनको भावमा नयाँ रेकर्ड कायम भएको छ। आज एकै दिन तोलामा 2700 रुपैयाँ बढेर सुनको भाव तोलाको 1,39,000 रुपैयाँ पुगेको नेपाल सुनका व्यवसाय महासंघले आएको छ। हिजो सुनको भाव तोलामा 1,36,600 रुपैयाँमा कारोबार भएको थियो। महासंघका अनुसार विश्व युक्रेनको युद्ध डलरको भाव उकालो लाग्नु लगाएको कारणले सुनको भावले पनि त्यतिमाथि बनाएको छ।
Exploring a little hot and cold can be difficult at the top. You're opening. Bowling, going to see the first change in bowling. See some off spin. The off breaks of Vijay Oni come into the attack. We saw outstanding bowling from Dipendra Singh with his off breaks. A very different kind of bowler though. I'd expect Patel and Asif just to work him around. A bit of protection on the leg side, but I suspect that 6 singles per over are going to be quite easy.
योगदानमा आधारित सामाजिक सुरक्षा योजना अन्तर्गत सुविधाहरू रहेका छन्। पहिलो औषधि उपचार स्वास्थ्य तथा मातृत्व सुरक्षाको सुविधा, दोस्रो दुर्घटना र अशक्तता सुरक्षाको सुविधा, तेस्रो आश्रित परिवार सुरक्षाको सुविधा अनि चौथो वृद्धावस्था सुरक्षाको सुविधा।
Yeah, certainly you suspect now it's just a case of knocking the ball around. I don't think they're going to be thinking of net run rate, even though that could be a factor in the group stages. In theory, Monty Desai will just want to win 4. Certainly want to top the group.
So far it's been very easy for Nepal. Another single. They're running the first run fast. They're trying to apply pressure on the fielder. Keep it to 1.
Yeah, certainly right now it's just cruise control, isn't it, for Nepal? I wonder will there just be a temptation for Malaysia to take some risk, try to find a way to pick up some wickets. Nicely bowled, a bit of a carambole that looked like. Didn't turn in, if anything went away. So it's a good tight start from Vijay Oni. Just 3 come from his first. 7 bowled, 43 for none.
Step in to rhythm, feel the gold star, gold star.
NIC Asia. Bank पनि, साथी पनि, राम्रो पनि, हाम्रो पनि.
Focus needs fuel. Fuel अर्थात food. त्यो पनि time मा. For food, Food Mandu. Sunflower oil. मायाले बाँधेको स्वाद.
So Pawandeep Singh is going to bowl his 4 consecutively, as he often does the Kali mullet, as it's being christened. So the left arm spinner will bowl his 4th despite going for 10 in his last over. Can Bertel start to find the accelerator? Well, yes, he can is the answer. That's probably the shot of the chase thus far. Really positive foot movement, gets a good stride in towards it and gets 4.
That's incredible. Bertel, he's taking a move on here and he's taking a liking of Pawandeep. Just over covers. Wonderful batting from Nepal at the moment.
Big appeal. Certainly, Pawandeep Singh was interested. Just the fact he had a good stride in and a little bit of bounce probably means that one will go against the bowler. That's our Pakistani umpire Tariq Rashid making that decision. TV umpire Tabarak Dar from Hong Kong. So again, use of the feet. Probably just be a single this time, as the cover sweeper does well.
This is a good partnership. Can't take it away from there. Just inching close to 50. Just over 7 overs. They're chasing a modest 144 to win. And this is a wonderful wicket to bat on. Everything is in favor of Nepal at the moment. And yes, they have the support of their home fan base.
Sheikh's running hard, looking for two, won't get it. Yeah, they've looked comfortable, but not dominant thus far, Nepal.
It's only a matter of time. They do realize that there's not a lot that is required. 144, probably 20, 25, maybe 30 below par on a wicket as good as this. That's a goner. That's a goner. That's a goner. That's a wicket. That's a wicket for Pawandeep. Just before he finishes, he gets the back of Kushal Burtel, and what a time to get a wicket here for Malaysia.
Yeah, very nicely bowled. He just doesn't miss, does he? It's the same again and again. It's another arm ball. Pertel got himself in a horrible tangle. Both pads ended up facing down the pitch, so he is trapped LBW for 24. And the first wicket falls. Nepal, 49 for 1.
फर्कियो रेड बुल फर्कियो रेड बुल तपाईको आफ्नो रेड बुल असली एनर्जी भनेकै रेड बुल तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजो प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या स्टिल
Skipper to the crease, Rohit Kumar Patel. Very young captain. He's a fine player. I think this is a position I prefer to see him at. There's been all sorts of tinkering, you would describe it, with the middle order for Nepal. Really the only two certainties in recent times have been the top two and the bottom two. We know Bahara and Rajbanshi will be at 10 and 11. We know the two openers. Kumar Patel gets off the mark immediately. Nice drive down the ground. And the 50 comes up. It's a wicket taking over though. Pawandeep Singh finishes his 4-over spell with 1 for 26. It's 50 for 1.
प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या 500 XT र 550 XT पञ्चकन्या स्टिल तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजो स्वीकृत जडीबुटी आयुर्वेदिक हेयर ऑयल सप्तऋषि आयुर्वेद अम्बिका मार्ग पुरानो मानेश्वर
डबल मज्जा प्याक पाउनुहोस् डबल डाटा भ्यालिडिटी नसकिँदै गरेको हरेक खरिदमा मात्र रु 150 देखि सुरु
Interesting to see how they use him, with plenty of left arm spin options as well to come. As Patel gets that round the corner, it'll just be a single.
Vajayani, he's kept things tight from the parking lot and here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Darts the ball in. That's a carom ball. So has a few variations up his sleeve as well. 3 of the first over. He's conceding in singles at the moment. So this has been the plan for Malaysia. They're looking to keep things tight, and in the process, if Nepal falter, they make a mistake, and that's where they'll capitalize.
This chase, but they just don't want that required run rate to start to become a big factor. Approaching the halfway stage, 8 balls before they get there. Wouldn't want more than 80 or 85, so they'll need a boundary or two. Now, Powell wants a second, but Asif Sheikh says no. Muniandi did well, actually. He ran a really good angle to close it off. So 5 singles come from the 9th over. It's 55 for 1.
Feel the street. Cool and comfy, stride in style. Life's your runway, mile after mile. Go style.
NIC Asia बैंक पनि साथी पनि राम्रो पनि हाम्रो पनि
स्वस्तिकको स्वाद अनि 30 वर्षको साथ
स्वस्तिक सोयाबिन तेल 30 वर्ष को विश्व
मात्र एक फेभरेट नाम अब 8 थरीका जलबारहरू नयाँ पियामा मेगा सेलिब्रेसन प्याकमा त्वचा रहन्छ सफ्ट एन्ड ह्याप्पी
So one brother replaces the other. Left arm spin of Powandeep Singh will be replaced by the left arm spin, bit more part-time. Virendeep Singh, the skipper. Oh, and an inside edge, real fortune for Rohit Powell will get him to a landmark. It's a 1000th T20 run for Nepal's captain. Gets to a special landmark. Joining Dipender Singh Ari and Kushal Bertel, the third Nepali batter to get there.
Congratulations, Rohit Powell, the captain of Nepal. He's been a star player, no two thoughts about it. Consistently getting runs here.
A little bit of turn. A very different bowler to his brother is Virendeep Singh. He'll turn it quite sharply. And a very different action too. Required run rate. Nepal just need to keep an eye on that. It's over 8 per over.
I don't know why that
Another dot. We are just having a couple of microphone challenges here. Hopefully you'll be able to hear Pranav Mehta again in a moment. Game day 1 here, ACC Men's Premier Cup 2024. Spot in the Asia Cup on the line, and Malaysia scrapping, fighting hard, bringing that required run rate into play. Every dot will see it raise, and a good start from the captain here. Nepal not finding a way to score freely yet. It's doing too much, really hits the shoulder, so good decision. The umpire still one delivery left. Get to a drinks break at the end of this ball, and not certain whether or not Nepal will be pleased with their position. Vikram Naponi, the Nepal team physio, has just been called on to conduct a concussion check, as may have come off the shoulder up into the helmet. I think he's going to be absolutely fine to continue, but correct protocol to go through, and I think the umpires have rather wisely decided, why don't we have a drink at this point with 1 ball left in the 10th over. We'll be back after a short break with Nepal, 58 for 1.
बाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या 500 XT र 550 XT पञ्चकन्या स्टिल तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नेरोजल
फोकस निड्स फ्युल फ्युल अर्थात् फुड त्यो पनि टाइममा फर फुड फुड मान्डु
Skyward washing machine?
Yes, Skyworth washing machine मा छ 7 motion DD motor. Skyworth. Feel the gold star beat, gold star, feel the street, cool and comfy, ride in style, life's your runway, mile after mile, go gold star.
प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या 500 XT र 550 XT पञ्चकन्या स्टिल
बैंक पनि साथी पनि राम्रो पनि हाम्रो पनि
तपाईको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नेरोजल
Skyward washing machine?
Yes, Skyworth washing machine मा छ 7 motion DD motor. Skyworth. Shrikesh जडीबुटी आयुर्वेदिक हेयर ऑयल सप्तऋषि आयुर्वेद अम्बिका मार्ग पुरानो बानेश्वर. फोकस निड्स फ्युल फ्युल अर्थात् फुड त्यो पनि टाइममा फर फुड फुड मान्डु Gold Star Shoes presents ACC Men's Premier Cup Oman 2024, powered by Panchakanya Steel, NIC Asia Bank, energized by Red Bull.
So just one ball left in the 10th after the drinks break, and Asif Sheikh picks up a single, but it's only 4 from Virendeep Singh's first over. This game hanging in the balance. Nepal maybe in a bit of strife. They're 59 for 1. There's the ACC app if you want to enjoy that. As we see another change in bowling. Going to be the youngster, the left arm spinner, into the attack. Now they should get 2 this time. Nicely placed. Asif Sheikh and Rohit Paudel very, very fit. Nepal just in danger of bringing that required run rate into play.
That's a sign. That's a sign of worry at the moment for Nepal. They'll need to accelerate. They don't want to leave it for the end. You'd want to finish this match somewhere around the 18th, 19th over. If that's to happen, they'll have to start capitalizing right now. Edged, falling just short of third. In the process, Asif will get off strike.
Remarkably, Virendeep Singh has just run 70 yards or so to be moved in the field from deep mid-wicket where he was the ball before to now short third. Andy sent out there. You really reckon he could have got there. Big tall man, didn't anticipate particularly well. Now Paudel again wants a second. This is the change of fielder. Andy, swifter to the ball, much more athletic than Virendeep Singh. This time it's just a single.
Andrew, what I feel the problem has been is that Nepal have been looking to force the issue rather than play their natural game, consistently rotate the strike, and in the process look for a couple of boundaries. every 2 overs, maybe a boundary and over would also do. But instead of that, they've been looking to force the action, and that's where a lot of dot balls have come into play.
Yeah, batter not ready that time, so he pulls out, more than entitled to do so. Dead ball signalled for an additional time in the chase. Well, that's been missed. Missed everything. Even the keeper's missed it, thudded into his pads. Somehow misses the off stump. It's a full toss that Shake should have put out away. Big gap between deep extra and long off. Could easily have been a boundary. Was very nearly the second wicket. Back live with you now. This time it's cut away for a single, so it's another over with not enough runs from it. There's going to be some nervy fans watching on back in Nepal. 64 for 1 after 11.
Start, feel the street, cool and comfy, style and style. Life's your runway, my life gold style. रोहन खोइ उसलाई हेल्प चाहिन्छ तिमी रिग्रेट त गर्दैनौ नि गर्नु भने जिन्दगीभर रिग्रेट गर्नेछु Mountain Dew डरको अगाडि जित्छ
Sriki's जडीबुटी आयुर्वेदिc hair oil. सप्तऋषि आयुर्वेद अम्बिका मार्ग पुरानो मानेश्वर.
Number 4 over the last 6 or 8 weeks is not padded up. Kushal Malla is. Surely he has to be in next. Career strike rate, one of the very highest in the history of T20 international cricket. It's 172. Surely they want that power of the left arm hitter into the game as soon as possible. Sandeep Johra also has the pads on. With these left arm spinners bowling, Nepal need that left-hander to the crease. You'd like to see Asif Sheikh take some risks now. And that's what he does. We're going to see Malla in. It was a little bit of a tortured stay for Nepal's opener, and Asif Sheikh is stumped. Good piece of glove work on his T20 international debut. Moment he won't forget for Saqib. And the skipper has the second wicket.
That was more of an Archibilias type of innings. He took his time, 34 of 32. And just when it's time to accelerate, he's going to be departing back. The captain, Virendra Singh, gets a wicket here. 64 for 2. And Asif Sheikh will depart for 32 of 35.
Step in to rhythm, feel the gold star beat. Gold star, feel the street. Cool and comfy, style and style. Life's your runway, my life's a mile. Gold star.
NIC Asia बैंक पनि साथी पनि राम्रो पनि हाम्रो पनि
Skyworth washing machine?
Yes, Skyworth washing machine मा छ 7 motion DD motor. Skyworth.
Kushal Malla to the crease at number 4. He's a quite precocious, hugely exciting talent, but Nepal have got themselves in a tangle here.
They're in trouble, aren't they? Almost 80 required of the last 9 overs. And this is trouble times for Nepal because they have taken way too much time than what they would have wanted to. This will help. This will help. It's a maximum from the bat of Rohit Patel. And this was much required. And it's coming at the right time.
First maximum of the chase. And finally, they're jumping for joy in the stands. It's been a bit of a tricky period for Nepal. It's brought the game back into the balance. That maximum, though, swings it very much back in Nepal's favour. And with Malla, who, well, he eats left arm spin for breakfast, for lunch and for dinner. And there's only really one way in which he plays. The boundaries may now start to come. Good batting balls the maximum up with a single.
So wicket to start off with. 161 being the follow-up. He wouldn't mind it. Virendeep Singh, the captain, he does realize that a wicket here could squeeze the affair for Nepal. Especially they're looking for the wicket of Kushal Mala. They know that he's an accelerator. Angling down the leg side, wide, signal by the umpire. Something they will have to focus on and implement is the singles, running between the wickets. It's going to play a very crucial role in this remaining 8+ overs.
Yeah, these two very quick between the wickets. Powell, Irie in particular. Irie, I think, will follow. Former captain and the current captain, none too pleased. Something that the umpire has said to them. I suspect Bender Singh Irie might be in next at 5. Can they get 2 here? It's the shorter side of the ground. Probably not. Malaysia's fielding just holding up. 12 have been bowled. It's a wicket taking over. Plenty of runs from it too. 75 for 2.
बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या स्टिल
ब्याङ्क पनि साथी पनि राम्रो पनि हाम्रो पनि
ज्ञान सोल्टी ल्याएपछि त रात पनि त्यही है नेपालमै सबैभन्दा रुचाइएको चामल ज्ञान पाए ज्ञान नै रोज्ने
मात्र एक फेभरेट नाम अब 8 थरीका जलबारहरू नयाँ पियामा मेगा सेलिब्रेसन प्याकमा त्वचा रहन्छ सफ्ट एन्ड ह्याप्पी
So 8 overs remain. And for Nepal, they know their target. They'll feel as though they are in control, but there has been a wobble or two. Both openers couldn't really get going. These little carom balls, he's bowling lots of them, which is proving difficult to get away as well. Mala loves spin bowling. How soon before he looks to go over long on over Cow Corner?
They'll need to get going. 76 for 2. 12 overs. They'd like to get that momentum into the tournament. Yes, they are still well placed into this game, but they would like to finish this game in a dominating fashion. Just don't want to be scrambling through a below par score. And that's something that they would want to implement immediately.
Edged away. Now he's going to get 4. Not exactly where he intended it, but good enough. You just sense with his aggression, his X factor, his firepower, Nepal are going to really start to get moving, and they need to.
It works. It works as a batter. You take runs in any form, any manner that they come in. Off the outside edge, it was fired in to start off. And a diving effort at third cannot help restrict it. There's a little bit of treatment at third. The fielder is down and he's struggling. These are not great signs. Will require some treatment here, Andrew.
Yeah, not the first one to go down today. There's plenty of them. It's been a very, very warm day. It's Rizwan Haider who's already bowled 3 overs. Looking at that side, probably pretty unlikely to bowl a 4th. Big surprise for me is still no sign of Mohammad Wafiq yet. Left arm seamer, and unless he bowls the next over, he won't be able to bowl his 4 over allocation. He'd have to bowl 14, 16, 18 and 20 if he's brought in next. And we'll see a subfielder come on. Not good to see a few players going down with the heat, the humidity. Doesn't look hot probably on your TV screens back home, but it's very warm indeed.
Something that helps is the overcast conditions. The sun has been out of play through the entire day, in the first game as well as in the second game as well.
Inside edge this time. Smala gets enough on it. You just wonder, will these two, as soon as the pace comes back onto the ball, really go at it? Mala loves spin, but Padel's very good against pace.
And that's exactly what Malaysia wants. They want the Nepalese batter to go after them. Because that allows them to have a chance, a crack at this match. Pick up a few wickets and put some pressure on Nepal. They don't want to allow Nepal to take this game to the wire because at the moment they are the favourites to win this game. They want to pick up wickets and they want to dominate this game.
Swept protection out there. It feels like every time Nepal get a little surge, they don't get a second surge. They just get really just one boundary in each over. There's been a big lack of boundaries. Only 9 in the chase thus far. Less than 1 per over. You want at least 1 and over, surely, on a surface this good. Just getting a bit gloomy as well. It's after 5 o'clock local time here now. Well, can't do much with that. Only with another good over, 7 from it. And Nepal still need to get their scoring to accelerate. It's 82 for 2.
Tap in to rhythm, feel the gold stop, gold side.
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजो
डबल मज्जा प्याक पाउनुहोस् डबल डाटा भ्यालिडिटी नसकिँदै गरेको हरेक खरिदमा मात्र रु 150 देखि सुरु
मात्र एक फेभरेट नाउ अब 8 थरीका जलबारहरू नयाँ पियामा मेगा सेलिब्रेसन प्याकमा त्वचा रहन्छ सफ्ट एन्ड ह्याप्पी
So finally, every time you ask for someone, he has to come into action. You asked for Airy came into action. Now it is Mohammad Wafiq. He comes in from the combox end. What are you expecting from Mohammad Wafiq here at this situation, considering the way Nepal is going at the moment?
He's the quickest bowler in this Malaysian side by a distance. Full of potential. Real talent. Homegrown like this entire Malaysian squad. Pace on the ball might just offer scoring opportunities. Mala really only knows one gear, and that's 5th, if not 6th. T20I history, only one player with more than 500 runs who's got a higher strike rate than Kushal Malla. Stagno from Gibraltar. And of those amongst the major nations, Aaron Johnson is just behind him. And the only other one above 170, Surya Kumar Yadav. So he's in very good company up there. Like Tim David, Phil Salt, Finn Allen, Andre Russell up there too. That's the pedigree that Kushal Malla brings you. He'll show us those skills if he's still there in a couple of overs' time. Often Monty Desai talks to him about just counting to 5 or 6 balls just to get it in a little. Then show his power, but this time he might have picked out long on. He has gone straight to the man. And this game turns and twists again. Good catch held and Malla falls.
This is the wicket they were looking for, Kushal Malla. We all know how impactful and how dominating he has. Wafiq just bowling back of length and not giving that kind of room. The length that Kushal Malla would have been looking for. And at the end, he was held on at long on. That was a sub-fielder who holds on to the catch. 83 for 3, Nepal.
Tap in to rhythm, feel the gold star beat, gold star, feel the street. Cool and comfy, stride in style. Life's your way, my life tomorrow. Gold star.
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजो प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको एक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या स्टिल
Cometh the moment, cometh the man, cometh the air. Here he is, Dipender Singh Airi, outstanding with the ball. What can he do with the bat? Won't have long to get himself in at the crease. Immediately beaten on the outside edge. That's the extra pace of Mohammad Wafiq. Big impact. Looks like he's going to bowl overs 14, 16, 18 and 20. Malaysia very much in this contest.
They've made a match out of nothing. 143 on the board is what they could get. They just lost 3 wickets. Yes, they're having a good time here at the Oman Cricket Academy. It's one of those picturesque venues in the Gulf between the Al Hajar Mountains. And look at the number of people that have come in to watch this game. And I'll tell you, Andrew, 100% as the tournament progresses, there'll be more and more fans that will be coming into the ground and enjoying themselves here. This is a world-class facility, second to none in the Gulf.
Yeah, really enjoy it here. Beautiful venue. Ari will be busy. He'll be quick between the wickets, as will Rohit Powell. In fact, you've got the 2 quickest members of Nepal's side in the middle there. If they can't find the boundaries, they've got to turn those 1s into 2s. Right now, that required run rate is looking ominous. It's looking concerning. They're going to need a little cameo from someone. Just wonder, will Gulshan Jah get the pads on with all those left-arm bowlers in the locker for Malaysia? Boundaries needed. Pressure on Nepal's captain. Irene will think of a second. Even he won't be able to get there. I have to say, Malaysia fielded really, really well. The angles, the setups, the strategies, completely in contrast to Bahrain this morning. They've done all the basics right.
Would I be right, Andrew, in saying that Nepal has made a mess of this chase? Don't get me wrong, they might still win it from here. But the way they have approached this chase is not something that they will be very happy about.
Another cutter. Really good skills from Mohammad Wafiq. His final 4 overs could dictate this contest, much like Bilal Khan's did this morning. Nepal are in trouble. It's 85 for 3.
प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको हरेक निर्माणको मेरुदण्ड पञ्चकन्या 500 XT र 550 XT पञ्चकन्या स्टिल
ब्याङ्क पनि साथी पनि राम्रो पनि हाम्रो पनि
श्रीकेश जडीबुटी आयुर्वेदिक हेयर ओइल सप्तऋषि आयुर्वेद अम्बिका मार्ग पुरानो मानेश्वर
डबल मज्जा प्याक पाउनुहोस् डबल डाटा भ्यालिडिटी नसकिँदै गरेको हरेक खरिदमा मात्र रु 150 देखि सुरु
In a bit of concern, and to take us through for the next 6 overs, I have the man who is known for his talent on the mic, Mikhail Vaswani. Mikhail, welcome to the Combox. What do you think?
Thank you, Pranav. Interesting 6 overs. Malaysia putting on a show. Nepal, the timing of the acceleration has baffled me. In the first 6 overs, they were cautious, and after that, they've tried to look to accelerate. They're showing some kind of a hurry in the innings. This is good running. They're trying to find the open wide spaces in the field. But Malaysia have their task cut out.
The singles and doubles won't concern Malaysia at the moment. There was a phase where Nepal had to do this, and that's where they were very, very patient. A little bit more patient than what they would have wanted to be. Swept just from the stumps. They're looking for the second once again. They need boundaries here, Nepal. The required run rate is concerning, 9.88 at the moment. There's another fielder.
Well, that's Rizwan Haider, who opened the bowling for Malaysia. He did really well. And this is the body blow to Malaysia's plans as well, because he'll not be in action. He's limping off the ground. In the meanwhile, Nepal once again eyeing 2 more runs. This is very good running between the captain and Irie. They are so quick between the wickets. And this is what is going to apply as pressure to Malaysia as well. They will be on their toes. They cannot relax.
Wonder if they have a roller skate under their feet here. Very quick, but these are not good signs. It's warm, it's hot, it's humid, and the sun is still not out. Once the sun is out, it gets even more tougher.
Oh yes, we've seen a couple of fielders actually go back to the dugout. Some facing exhaustion, spasms. Here again. Oh, this is poor fielding. And these will be 4 lucky runs, 3 runs coming in for Nepal. Very poor cricket at backward point. Much to the delight of Nepal fans. And these are crucial 4 runs.
Runs are of utmost importance here for Malaysia. And leaking them It is the number 53 of Malaysia. Ahmed Akil, the player at backward point. Slower through the air, and this is much better. Pushing the Nepalese batter to create whatever energy, whatever power that they can, without giving them any kind of pace whatsoever.
Already 10 runs in this first 5 deliveries of Azim's second over. This is good counter-attack by Nepal. Down the ground towards long on for another single. Yet again they're applying pressure on the fielder. Good fielding in the deep as well. Good all-round cricket. And this has been an eventful one as well. 15 gone, it's 96 for 3.
तपाईँको असली एनर्जी रेड बुल असली नै रोजो हरेक निर्माणको धड्कन युनाइटेड सिमेन्ट्स पोकरिज फ्युल अर्थात् फुड त्यो पनि टाइममा फर फुड मान्डु
मलाई त लोकल चाहिएको
It's going to be the left-arm pace of Mohammad Wafiq, who's going to be bowling those important crucial overs from the combox end. A lot of this depends on Mohammad Wafiq.
He's added a lot of pace in his bowling. Has looked very impressive. Just the 3 runs in his first over and a wicket. Now these are very, very good numbers. 48 of 29. 7 wickets in hand. Nepal ahead. A wicket here, a wicket there. Then the problem starts. He's picked that up. Couple of bounces to the field in the deep. He's chancing the arm of the field as well. This could be close, and a direct hit would have caused concern, but he just about makes it. And the wicketkeeper too didn't quite collect it in time. All happening here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Ainul Hafiz, the wicketkeeper, should have taken that.
This is some really quick running by both these Nepalese batters. Ball well collected, could have been curtains. It could have been curtains for Harry. Rather powder, I beg your pardon. But what an entertaining cricket match here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Oman versus Bahrain was a thriller, and right now we are going to be witnessing one between Nepal and Malaysia.
It's pulled away to square leg each time Nepal plays. I have my friend for company, Paresh Lohani, on com. Wherever he is in Nepal, a big hello to him as well. But what a contest this is turning out to be. For most part of the game, one would think Nepal was ahead. They still are, but with a little bit of hiccups, Pranav.
The only issue is that they're chasing a modest 144 to win. And yet they have given an opportunity here. This will help. This will help, and this will help well. Time for some bhangra from the umpire. 6 valuable runs, and it's coming from that man who always performs in difficult situations, Dipendra Airi, getting 6 valuable runs at a very crucial time.
Well, he's a mercurial star for Nepal. Didn't quite get in position, but went through with a shot, got the distance on it, got the elevation as well. And because there's pace on the ball, it's always going to travel. But this is a very, very big moment. A 6 of the 4th delivery, just about eases the nerves as well. What I've liked about Nepal in this chase is they've played to situations, they've kept the target in mind, and they've played in a way where they've not really put themselves in a position of panic. That's nice. You have to play to smaller targets so that you can get to the big goal.
Struck well. This ball is traveling, and it's traveled very quickly to the